Hey, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I wanted to hang out with you mamas and give you a new 2021 homeschooling room tour. I had some requests, and so yeah, I tidied up a little bit, and I've got some new things that we're using. Some things will be very familiar to you guys from previous tours. So let's get right into it. Hey you, did you hit that play button for the very first time? Well, welcome to the channel. I'm Tasha. This is Tasha Pivots, where we talk about all things mamahood and homeschool and how I'm pivoting through this journey. And I am so grateful to be back and to be in this space and excited for you guys to see how much we've changed the room. Some things that we've added and implemented, even like my new gadget that's like my favorite, and I can't wait to show you guys that. So let's get into the tour. I'm going to show you guys the room. I'm going to go through each section and how we utilize the space. And yeah, so I'm going to be taking you guys around the room. I am behind the camera, so you'll hear my voice. But this is our homeschooling room. And if you're new to Tasha Pivots, then you may not know that we live in a 2-bedroom apartment. And we have transformed our dining space into a dual space. So I'm literally standing in my living room right now, and you guys can see kind of like the full scope of our schoolroom. We use basically every crevice and corner of our schoolroom, but we also try to make sure it's very organized and tidy, since it is a place where we like to dine. As you can see, if I point to the floor, the table is pulled back because I wanted you guys to be able to really see the bookshelves and everything. So if you've seen previous tours, these shelves are not necessarily new to you, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a tour as if it's our very first time, okay? Our first bookshelf that you guys see right here is my main area for all of our resource books and our actual curriculums. And I just like these shelves. You can mount them to the wall. I got them at Target. I got all the shelves that you see in our schoolroom from Target. So I wanted to make sure that it's easy access. It's up off the floor and up, on the wall. That way there's more space being utilized. So as you can see, like I said, here's our resource books. Everything that you need, from dictionaries to anatomy books, and then we drop right into these bins. And I love this. I started doing this last year for our homeschooling room as we were doing more and more curriculums starting with 2nd grade. I have it all sectioned from French to our writing, from our writing to nature to math, and then our language arts. And this is all 2nd grade that you can see. This is Zoe's section. Then I go down a little bit more, and you've got more books. These are more resource books as well as poetry, and then some just random storybooks that the girls love for us to always read. I keep them in here. And then the bottom shelf, there's a basket there. And then those are my organized bins. This bin actually that you see here, this is felt, because I just can't stand when it gets all over the place. So that goes in there, and it makes it simple when you have scraps. I got those at Michael's for $5. Okay, so now we're going to move on. So, of course, I am a plant lady. I have several plants in our house, and I like to incorporate them in every corner. It gives a lot of, oxygen to the room, but it also just brings so much color and life. And so we have all these beautiful windows. So I love having our plants out and a part of our space. So as you can see, this bookshelf is a lot smaller, and this is JoJo's area. So I'm gonna squat down so you guys can see. We've got, let me get closer. Okay, so we've got her bin inside here. She's got her Premier Pooh inside her folders. We've got her preschool busy book. We've got some Winnie the Pooh stories, as well as the complete tales that we're using for her curriculum for literature. And then, as you can see here, she's got her storybook Bible, one of her favorite little books here that she loves, and it helps with numbers. And then I took here and I put all of her I Can Read phonics books in here. It's focusing on my hand. Let me move it. There we go. So those are those little books that we can grab in the morning if we want, or just throughout the day. And then this is new. So if you're new to the room, or you've been in this space with me before, this is completely new. I found this at Michael's, and it's usually used for organizing. And so I've got our seashore animals because Josephine is doing nature and science with us. She's got our farm animals, and then we've got bugs. And I love this because it's contained. It's easy for them to grab and then also put away. And that is huge for this space, since we are in a smaller space, is to keep everything has its place. And I mean, I typically live that way. I like things to have its own area. Now, this is new as well. I love, 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 love this bin. I was going to do a video just literally talking about this, but this is going to go ahead and get in here. As you can see, it says preschool bin. It is from Michael's as well. I got it on sale for like 12 bucks, but it's actually a photo organizer. I'm going to pull it out, and I am obsessed with it because it makes things so much easier. You know, I almost kind of forgot how many little knickknacks and things that we collect over time, especially when we're teaching little ones. And even though my second grader, she utilizes this bin as well, or third grader rather. I don't know why I keep saying second grade. She's in third grade. I'm still used to that. Everything is labeled, as you can see, and that is kind of the new gadget I'm going to show you guys in a bit, is my new label maker, y'all. I found it on Amazon for a whole $10, and I'm obsessed. So as you can see, it's like literally they're the size of like a 4x6 or 5x7 photo. So if you were like a person that takes a lot of photos like my family and you wanted to store them, this is what that primarily is for. But you know me, we're going to find a way to make it incorporated for school. So these are all her alphabet letters. And then we've got numbers. We've got wooden numbers. She's got gears, so when we're doing activities with gears. We've got emotion cards, which we did this with our year of Premier Pooh. Excuse me. I can read puzzles. So these, you put the 3 cards together. It comes with that. I talked about that in her preschool activities. This is all of our, I love these. These are watercolor, and they're for the year of Tales, but I keep them anyway. That's why it says year of Tales art, because Josephine will probably do that next year or when she starts kindergarten. And then here we go. This one is ABC flashcards. So there's a picture, but then there's an alphabet letter behind it. And then opposite flashcards. So again, I love this. I'm not done filling everything in, but this, I wanted to at least have most of what we're using right now so you guys could see this. This is so easy. It's easy to store. It fits all the little things, all your flashcards. If you're a huge flashcard mom, get one of these. Michael's, $10 to $12, or get you a coupon or be on the Michael's rewards and use those little rewards to go ahead and get you one of these. I'm actually going to get one more for my 3rd grader, because she has some flashcards and things as well. And look at that. It's literally just easy. As you guys saw, those are her books, then her bin. And then down here, we've got extra things that I couldn't fit in there. So we've got our classic wooden elephants that we love. And she loves to play stackables with those when I'm teaching Zoe. Some counting linking cubes. And then those wooden numbers you guys saw. So it's from the Blessed Homeschool. This is where you can do it. And even like if you're teaching addition, you can put like 2 + 2 = 4. And it comes with the whole thing. Or there's also wooden letters that I have to put mine in here, but you can also do some sight words. And this was a whole set that I ordered on there. Then we've got her wooden blocks in a bin. And then the alphabet numbers and letters that you saw are in there. They go to the Chuck and War. So these are both Chuck and War, which is a Target brand that I've talked about with you guys. And that is the bin for Joseph. All right, so now we're on to the next bookshelf. And as you guys can see, it's all the chapter books. I keep them in here instead of putting them in the squirrels bookshelves, because this way they're stored nicely and I don't have to worry about them getting messed up after they've been read, because eventually they'll be passed down to Josephine. So there's that. Then these are all of our history, African American history, U.S. history resource books. I had to store them here because I was pulling them so much when I was writing the FERVOR curriculum. And then here we go. I've had these bins since the beginning. I got those from the dollar store and they're epic. Like, I got tired of just trying to buy the little pencil case ones. Like, literally, they pull them out. It's easy to store. They're stackable. And so we've got crowns, markers, and color pencils. The girls can reach those. And then we go to our art section. Now, I taught art all last year as an art with friends. So I had another kid come over and they all had art lessons every Tuesday. And so I've collected quite a bit of art supplies. Here's Josephine's, her paint and water. The little watercolor paper is here. And then this is literally all paint and pastels. And then in here, this is all like the tube kind. And then the sticks. So I got this set. I typically like everything to match, but honestly, this has been on the go. So that set I bought at Walmart. It came as like a 5-piece set organizer. And I bought that and I used it all for our art supplies. And then down below is all of our board games that are activities and learning games that we can do when we finished up school and the girls want to do something together. They've been playing a lot of Guess Who lately, which is really cute. We've been doing the Winnie the Pooh matching game as well to help with Josephine with memory. And we do the kids' charades, of course. So these are really our most primary ones that we pick out the most. So I have them here. And then all of our regular, family games are put away. So there is that. I'm going to pull back so you guys can see the whole space of what we just went over. I only missed that little corner that you can see right there. That is just our easels and a little bin that I just have extra papers in. And then now we're going to drop off to... All right, so this is the other wall that's on the side. The sun is pretty low at this time of day, but I want to show you guys anyway. I have like a periodic table poster. I've got our parts of speech poster. These I keep up because they're really good reminders, especially with Zoe. She's going over these right now in her curriculum. And so she can go here and use the resource in the room. I then have this thing that I am obsessed with and can't wait till I can lower it when we get a homeschooling room or an extra bedroom so we can go ahead and utilize it because I typically am the one that pulls all the papers out. I got this from Target. I'm going to flip my camera. Nope, we'll keep it this way. Okay, so I got this at Target and I've had it. I've showed it before. I've labeled everything. This is really a good organizer, and if you put it at level, your kid can just grab it, especially if you have older kids. Like my daughter puts always her book reports when she's done with them, they go in here. And if we're doing a math exercise where she's got to do, it's like a one sheet of multiplication or something like that, she can stick them in there. If you have spelling tests, as you guys can see, I haven't done spelling tests yet because her curriculum hasn't really required that. I may actually do my own because I love testing her on her spelling. So I printed those out. And then you come down, I have these cute little because we're doing sea life right now. We're doing seashore animals from Simple Studies. So I put these beautiful art cards up just for them to have something to look at. And then we drop down, there's my planner, my Advance planner. And then I've just got that, that old school 3-bin that everyone usually has in their home, at least one of them. And I utilize this for all of our other resources. So you've got pencils, you've got my dry eraser markers, glue sticks, glue, tape, scissors, and extra mark up your own flashcards. I then have this section has some more flashcards, but these are now the ones that Zoe uses. So like this is, I think, addition, subtraction. She's got some golden truth cards, which is our memory verses. And I just kind of reorganized this so it's perfect, but usually I'm not going to lie to y'all, it can get really messy. Like this one's probably messy. This is all their construction paper and they are constantly pulling out of that. And I just made it easy and access for them. So that's for those. And then we brought the little bins back. So when I showed my homeschooling room for the first time, I bought these really cool hooks from Target, and I loved it because it held their little morning baskets. Now, we don't do the typical morning basket. This morning basket's more like Bible time. So as you guys can see, this is Josephine's. She's got some Bible books in here. She's got, this one's Frog's Rainy Day Stories and Old Fables, but it's biblical as well. Our good Tiny Truths, Wisdom, Wonder, and Wisdom. We've got 2 puzzles in here for her. And so she'll grab out of this in the morning after breakfast when I'm trying to clean up the kitchen and we haven't started school just yet. That's what these are for me. This is our, in between, about to start our day, but getting our brain there. And if we want to have our own independent Bible time, like Zoe has her prayer journal. She has her daily truths that she can always look at. She's got her Bible. This is the new one that we got, her scripture memory map book. She's got 2 48-piece puzzles that I literally bought in the little $3 bins at Target. She loves doing these. Zoe's a huge puzzle person. And then sometimes if I say I've already been cleaning and I'm ready to go and we had a pretty simple breakfast, we'll do a game of bananagrams. And then we've got a basket of some of our favorite books here. And then I will drop off and I'm going to show you guys our table. This is just an IKEA table. And it's simple and clean. It's easy. We've had the big dining table, but it just didn't fit in this space. So we've downsized, and then we've got our whiteboard. So this is where I write the agenda every day. And I always have our scripture up there. And so it's cleaned up because it's ready for the new week. And that is our homeschooling room, guys. Very simple, very compact, and everything that we need is in the space. Nothing for school is in any other room. Now I do have my own desk and things, but it's not in this space at the time. But when we have a homeschooling room, I definitely will add my own desk back in there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, encouraging those mamas who are in smaller spaces and aren't able to have that extra room and having to transform their dining space into an educational space for learning. It can be done. It can be organized. It can be clean. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any thoughts, questions, anything, please link it down in the comments below. And until next time, guys, you have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.